take the Lincoln Tunnel through Weehawken, through Secaucus, across the Hackensack River, and you'll arrive, as we have, at MetLife Stadium at East Rutherford, New Jersey. Today, after a topsy-turvy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here, as it'll be the Green Bay Packers taking on the New York Jets. On the visiting sideline, there you see Packer head coach Matt LaFleur. His guys made a statement last week, winning in blowout fashion. Opposite him, the Jets' Aaron Glenn. His guys, on the other hand, weren't as fortunate in the opener, so as of this morning, summer officially over. It's time for autumn football, and we're underway on EA Sports. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. Out comes the Jets offense, and leading the way, their rookie QB out of Clemson, Cade Klubnik.
And I can't imagine that week 1 was anything except a whirlwind for this young man. A few bright spots in the opener, but as expected, a few rookie mistakes as well. Let's find out if he learned from them, and we'll show some progress and improvement starting here in week 2.
At the 22-yard line.
To the right side, he's got Cooper. It's complete. An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8.
Pickup brings up 3rd and 8.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. A throw left side, reeled in by the rookie wideout. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, 3 and out to start the game would have been a real disappointment, so this is a nice job of finding something you think will work and executing it. And they're able to keep this opening drive going.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Throw left side complete. That's Hall. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there.
Pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 42-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Packer pressure, and down he goes. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long. Back to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. So on 4th down, out comes Austin McNamara to punt for New York. And last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away. This is brought in at the 21. Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And it'll be Packer football here, 1st down and 10. 6'4" Jordan Love taking the field for the first time. The 2020 first-round pick from Utah State set to lead Green Bay.
And he was terrific in the opener, threw 3 touchdown passes, and make no mistake about it, he was eager to get right back out and do it again. So I think we'll see him try to test the secondary quite a bit as this game goes on.
Now 2nd and 5. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Lloyd. And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 16 and a 1st down for the green and gold.
16 yards. And the Packer 1st down.
They'll keep it on the ground. Lloyd. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The Packers at 1-0 on the year following the win in week 1. And this would be quite a start for them if they could win 2 straight on the road.
Yeah, the schedule makers didn't do him any favors. They gave him 2 road games right out of the gate. But the thinking on the team has to be imagine.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Keenan Allen, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Packers are on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. Just a 4-play drive that time. And it was Keenan Allen who finished it all off with the touchdown reception. So the Packer kickoff team set to go as they will kick this one away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Back onto the field come the New York Jets for their second drive. The defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
At the 21-yard line.
They'll set up to throw. And he can't hang on to it, and the screen never got started. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. He completes that to Garrett Wilson. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
A gain of 17 yards. That's good for a Jets 1st down.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 37-yard line.
Here's Hall again. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. This defense for the Packers, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
And the way they did it was by getting after the quarterback. Sacked him 7 times in that game. Came from all angles, created a lot of illusions, and especially just beat them man for man.
Now the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. And now that brings up 4th down there, a loss of 6 yards on the sack. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. Taking it about the 16. Nice punt, but good work on the return to get back 11 yards. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Packers offense here coming back out for their second drive. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. I mean, look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 34-yard.
Up the middle they go. It's Lloyd. And this will be a Packers first down as he's able to get this up past the 40.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. They'll wind up losing a couple yards here on the play. And it makes it 3rd down and 2 yards to go. Now a handoff up the middle. Lloyd. And he is going to have a Packers first down. At least it appears that way. And he got it by maybe the length of a football.
First down, Green Bay.
Love now. Whipping one into Allen. That's complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
It's a gain of 10. And the Packer first down.
Now the former Hurricane, Damian Martinez. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11 at the 39-yard line.
Love. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
It's 3rd down and the 11.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And they'll get him down at about the 37, well short of the first. So now on comes the field goal unit, and wow, this is no ordinary try here. This from 54 yards away. And this one is no good. He missed it. And this will remain a one-touchdown game.
They had a chance there to really build a nice early lead, go up a couple of scores. But he doesn't hit that one quite right, and it winds up an empty possession.
New York set to take the field. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on third down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a first down and change our momentum?
Packer pressure, and down he goes. Call it a loss of 5, a big sack to bring up third down.
Third and 15.
An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Second quarter now from MetLife Stadium. The Jets with the football here, as they've got it with a third down coming up. Back to throw here. Under pressure, they got him again. It's a loss of 10 on the sack, and it leads to fourth. Here's Austin McNamara now, as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Taken in at the 22. Call that a 46-yard punt, though they did get 9 back on the return. And they will take over first and 10. Looking to put a drive together. Play fake. Here's Love. Across the formation, he's got a man. That's Allen. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. This drive starting off on the right foot. 18 yards. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. To throw now. Here's Love. He'll get this complete to Matthew Golden. Second and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6. At the Jets.
Throwing. Love. That's taken in by Golden. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 26. A gain there of 21 yards.
First down, Green Bay.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
44 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. Here's second and 3.
Brings up second and 3.
Working out of the gun. Love. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Will McDonald gets in there to take him down. 3rd and 8.
And it's third down. Third and long.
And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. On his tray smack now for the Packer field goal. It'll come from the right hash. It's a 47-yard attempt. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And that will extend their lead even further. So he missed his first attempt, remember, but this time he gets back on the bike and knocks it home.
Yeah, and sometimes that first one can really impact you moving forward. It can just stay with you too long and affect everything else you do during the game. In this case, though, able to shake it off. He's riding high again.
And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. So out now come the Jets. Nothing for them yet from an offensive standpoint, down 10-zip as they come up 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it, and it's 2nd down.
Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 20.
They'll drop to throw. And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's 3rd down. They'll give to Hall. Evades him at the 20. And he's not going to sniff the 1st down here. He stopped at the 25. So on 4th down, Austin McNamara comes on to punt. So a change of possession here on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. A good job in the passing game, decent job in the running game, but really they've been more effective through the air. We'll see if that shifts at all as this goes on.
Thus far, it feels like they're calling this game in reverse. Normally you run to set up the pass. Here it feels like they're passing, hoping to set up the run and be more effective later on in the game.
Yeah, you can do it both ways. We usually talk about it in the reverse, however.
No doubt about it.
A gain of 18.
Every now and then I can speak from experience because I do know, as a defender, it is awfully hard to stay with your man on these crossing routes because even if you don't get picked, there's a danger of being picked either by one of their receivers or maybe by your own defender. And on that play, that worked quite well.
And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50.
Right at midfield. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll run Martinez. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. 1 yard and now no yards. Have them looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
Like what they did there, dialed up the pressure. He felt it all around him, and they were able to get to him before he could deliver the ball cleanly.
And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. So well done there. And these punters, they get more specialized and better each and every year, don't they?
They sure do. And now it's really not the American punters. It's the Australian punters with their kicking academies and that flat drop and just kind of kicking the nose of the football. They're able to almost stop it where they want to, like a good golfer can check one up.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
They'll go again with Hall. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 40 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard
In motion right is Wilson. Now a play fake here on 1st down. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. From the 35, here's 2nd and 6.
Out of bounds at the 35-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
He'll drop to throw. Caught, it's Wilson. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
It's a gain of 8. That's good for a Jets. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Give to Hall running right. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
You know, it's not just all athleticism from defensive linemen. Let's give them a little credit for their football intelligence as well. Read and react by them, understood the play call, and stacked it up and stuffed the run.
And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. The Jets on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. They'll look to throw. Packer pressure, and down he goes. Multiple defenders get to him there, and that is the 6th time he's been sacked in this ball game. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. This is taken at the 15. They'll net only 35 here following a 43-yard boot, 8-yard return. Another drive coming up for this Packers offense. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
Here's a 2nd and 7. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Andre Cisco. And the Jets are going to have it here just past the 25. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
They'll look to throw here. In trouble, and he's taken down. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Paul on a give up the middle. And he's going to get this to the 31, but that is still well short of what he needed. Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here's the Jets punter now as they're forced to kick for the 6th time today. And a fair catch signaled for and taken at about the 18-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Operating from the gun, McCord. He finds his man complete. That's Reed. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
29 yards. 1st down, Packers.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. Sacks a growing theme in this 1st half. This is 2nd and long.
2nd down.
Short throw. He's got Kraft. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. On the ground, Martinez runs over him. And he's going to be stopped here at the 43, and that is not near enough to pick up the 1st. It'll be a pickup of 13, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. So halftime straight ahead. Let's get you down to the Sunshine State and Scott Hansen with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Scott Hansen, good to be with you from the Orlando EA Sports Studios with an abridged halftime report. This one shaping up to be a tight one, as evidenced by the scoreboard. Both these teams playing it close to the vest in the 1st half. What will happen in the 2nd half? Let's find out as we send it back to the stadium and our commentary team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Scott, thank you very much. We are ready to get started here with the 2nd half. So it's the Packers set to receive the kick. They've got the lead as well as we are underway in the third quarter. And they got to be pleased with this. He brings it all the way up to the 40-yard line. So the Packer offense ready to go to begin this third quarter. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. And I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation to pick up those pass rushers, because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
It's second and inches.
Off play action. McCord. And his throw's going to be incomplete. An incomplete pass on second down leads us to third and inches. Throwing left side, and Watson has it. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And it'll be fourth down. On now is the Packers punter, as he'll punt it away for the second time. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And this will be out of bounds at the what here? The 12-yard line. The Jets offense and Breece Hall headed out onto the field. And he's had his fair share of troubles in this one, unfortunately. This defensive front has wreaked havoc throughout the contest, and he hasn't been able to create enough space to make something positive happen to this point. Looking to put a drive together. They go play action here on first down. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete. Second and 10.
Brings up second and 10.
Looking to throw. And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on third down. That's to the sideline and incomplete.
Well, this is just a continuation of what we saw in the first half. So much for the fresh start to begin the third quarter. Still off-target throws, no rhythm throwing the football, and obviously no touchdown scored in this game.
That'll be a 41-yard punt, just 1 yard on the return. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old-school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is, can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive. Operating from the gun, McCord. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Operating from the gun, McCord. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Oh, I thought he had that one, and that was nearly a big third down conversion to give this drive some life. Instead, they're on the spot and help separate the receiver from the ball.
They'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. And this is going to be ruled out, I think, just inside the 20. Yes, it will. Side judge calls it at the 19-yard line. Another go-around now for the Jets offense. And they have had their problems moving the ball through the air as we take you through some of the action from earlier. This secondary has played about as well as you can. Many times they've left this quarterback with nowhere to go with the football. Looking to put a drive together. He'll give it to Hall to start the drive. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. From the 25, here's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. This one complete to Lacy. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
On play action, they'll throw. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. Here's 2nd and 10. Into space at the 45. And finally brought down right at the midfield stripe. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down.
One of the unusual players in today's college football stayed with one school his entire career and a proven winner coming out of Indiana. The Jets traded back in the first round to draft Cooper, and boy, are they excited to have him to pair with their other receivers.
This quarterback now 8 of 15 through the air, but it's 1st and 10 here. Straight ahead is Hall, and he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
2nd and 6. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers 30. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another first.
Well, look what we have here, a sustained drive, and that was certainly AWOL in the first half. They really struggled to try and move the football, but right now they certainly seem to have the formula working. Let's see if they can keep it up.
A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. Here's a 2nd and 9 now from the 29.
2nd and 9 at the 29.
They'll set up to throw. He's got the connection to Cooper. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
They'll run with Hall. Oh, a good move at the 5. And he'll work his way closer to the goal line as he's got 5 down to the 3.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and goal.
Allen will take this one in. Touchdown, New York.
And maybe that's the magic touch right there. They didn't use him at all in the first half, at least running the football. But here they entrust him with some work down in the red zone, and he responds. 1 carry, 1 touchdown.
Jason Sanders now for the extra point. And they're back within a field goal. It's 10-7 now. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And it ends with a 3-yard scoring run. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Green Bay offense now about ready to take possession here. Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together. Off the play fake. McCord. Throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. McCord. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. Now they'll try to convert on 3rd and 6 after the 4-yard completion. Back to throw. McCord. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
It's a gain of 20. First down, Green Bay.
On a delay of game there, they could not get the playoff in time.
Frustrating for the head coach. Frustrating for the offense. Sometimes you have to get the play call in a little bit quicker.
That'll make it 1st and 15. The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15. They'll look to throw again. Oh, he had a man open. He overshot him. It's incomplete. So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down. Whipping one into Allen. That's complete. A good pickup there. 13 yards as they get closer for third down.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it.
Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss. On now is the Packers punter, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds. New York set to take the field. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together. They start the drive with a give to Allen. And he'll take this one only up to about his 13-yard line. Benjamin St. Juste there on the stop. Now 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 13-yard line.
They'll set up a throw. Completes it right side to Cooper. And he'll be taken down, but they've got this one up to the 35-yard line. Now this offense hoping to avoid the 0-2 start. They trail, but they've got a 1st and 10 here. Pressure comes, and down he goes. Making that play on the pass rush, that's Devontae Wyatt. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Back to throw here. Under pressure, and they got to him again. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd. Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert, as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Devontae Wyatt. That's now back-to-back sacks, and it brings up 4th down. Here's the Jets punter now, standing just outside his own goal line. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. So just 3 yards on the completion there, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 46-yard line.
Looking to throw. McCord. He'll go over the middle to Reed, complete. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. Working with the lead, trying to get to 2-0. Here's 1st and 10. Jacobs going to try the middle. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 44-yard line.
Operating from the gun, McCord. Over the middle here, it's hauled in by Watson. And that's going to be another 1st down as the tackle made at the Jets' 32-yard line. It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the 1st. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, McCord. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it. Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Operating from the gun, McCord. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. It's a loss of 10 on the sack, and it leads to fourth.
This is a little hard for me to compute because I'm watching sack after sack happen, but somehow they're still behind in the game. I would expect all of this defensive pressure to translate to them taking a lead, and thus far, it hasn't happened. Time's winding down. They don't want to waste this type of performance from these ace pass rushers.
And the Jets set to take the field. Their defense accomplished step one of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a fourth quarter lead. And they'll begin by running the option. The ball comes out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds.
A fumble on the play. Out of bounds. The offense retains possession.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 32-yard line.
Back to throw. To the sideline and incomplete. This offense so far on third down, just a 20% success rate at 2 of 10. This is 3rd and 7. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete, certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down. Here's the Jets punter now as he's on here to punt it away. Here's Watson. Call it 46 yards on the punt, just a single yard on the return as he was covered quickly. And it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10. Love going to break the huddle, lead the Packers up here 1st and 10 at their own 21. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Short throw, he's got Kraft. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a first down.
Well, it may seem a little unorthodox to some people. Got the lead, 4th quarter, yet he's still firing away. I think he believes that's the best way to go ahead and win the game.
Yeah, a lot of coaches say, let's just run the football, be conservative. He's sticking to his game plan.
No, that is his game, and that's what they're going to ride.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And taken down just shy of the 40. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and inches.
Love fires that quickly outside. And he is going to have a Packers first down, and he'll have it by plenty as they're able to keep the drive alive on 3rd and inches.
An 8-yard pickup and a Packer first down.
Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. I'm sure that that's going to be the formula. Just keep the ball on the ground. Keep that clock moving.
And when you have the lead this late in the game, above all, stay in bounds. Yes, take care of the football. Yes, gain yardage, but stay in bounds and let that clock tick.
Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7.
He's out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage.
Here's Love. He's got Allen. And he is going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
A gain of 7. First down, Packers.
Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. An ideal spot here to get a first down and try to run some more clock, and this is 2nd and less than a yard.
At
They'll run right here with Jacobs. And he is going to lose yardage here. This offense has converted 2 third downs on this drive already. This is 3rd and 4. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Short throw, he's got Kraft. And this won't be enough. Stopped a yard short after a gain of 3. 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
Now Love. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Tucker Kraft, 27 yards. And the Packers are able to build on to their 4th quarter lead. Point after, right down the middle. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. So that one a long 11-play drive. And the result, a Green Bay score. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Now the Jets offense about set to take over as they head onto the field. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical. Now the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here.
It's now 2nd and 19.
He'll drop to throw. Now the pressure gets to him again. Now 3rd down and very long.
A 7-yard loss brings up 3rd down.
They're going to look to throw. And this turns into disaster. He's not going to get forward progress. That'll be a safety. Well, there is still time to recover from this. It remains a 2-score game even with the 2 points there, but let's just say things not trending in the right direction.
I like that phrase. I'm going to say it along with you. Things are definitely not trending in the right direction. They needed something on that drive. Instead, they gave up 2 points and a lot of hope.
A handoff, Jacobs running to the left. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. From the 46, here's the 2nd down and 4.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Play action this time with Love. He finds his target, Allen. Now the Jets going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. This offense really looking polished these first couple of weeks. Here's 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Jacobs. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Working out of the gun. Love.
Jordan Love scrambles from the pocket. 5 yards.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They need 2. Here's 3rd down. Trying to run for it with Jacobs. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there.
Way smack on toward the Packer field goal. A 37-yard attempt.
And his kick is right there. It's good, and that will extend their lead even further.
22.
So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but they still ate up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. This is 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Into the hands of Cooper. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Now Cook.
The 39-yard line.
And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. Well, this feels like a late season game, even though it's just week 2. Here's a big third down. Throwing, Cook. That's caught by Wilson. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. Here's first down.
It's a gain of 11. And the Jets, first down.
And now the spike with 36 seconds left to go. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. This one complete to Lacey. Second down pass play got him 8 yards. Now they've got a third and a couple remaining.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Back to throw. Cook. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 20-yard line.
3 yards. That's good for the Jets.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. So it's all over. A Green Bay victory, and they were spurred on by a strong performance in that 4th quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the 4th quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through. And they closed them out with a big-time performance down the stretch.
So for the Packers, it's a dream start. 2 wins in 2 early road games. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Jets, they'll drop to 0-2. And they'll look to get back on track next week as they travel up to Detroit to take on the Lions. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.